Hello, 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 darlings. How are you? Hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful day and may peace be upon you. Thank you for watching this video. If you are catching me live, comment one. If you catch me on a replay, comment two. If you're new to me, comment three so that I can reach out and say hello, hello, hello. And I also wanted to say hello to my team members, Michelle Mehta and Jessica Fox, who's here with me today. Darling, say hello to them. And today I just wanted to do a really short video on the biggest thing that started off my TED journey. And hopefully it's the same thing that can help yours too. I mean, TED has been my dream for so long. I've been praying for it for over a year. I've been experiencing multiple rejections, heartbreaks, failures, feeling not good enough, feeling not worthy, doing all the hard work, the practicing, the idea, and everything that there is to do with having your dreams. And I wanted to share with you what got me started and why, it's such an audacity, isn't it? An audacity to have this big dream. Me, someone who is from another country, who speaks with an accent, who's considered an immigrant in America, who looks differently, who wears the hijab, who comes from a different background from the majority of the society, but yet has the audacity to have this big dream for my voice to be heard on these prestigious platforms. And let me tell you, darlings, I am not, I am not a trained speaker on stage. Speaking on stage scares the freak out of me. I just get so scared. I get so nervous. So it takes a lot. It takes a lot for me to stand up there, on the prestigious red dot alongside all the influencers, Brené Brown, Tony Robbins, and all those amazing people, to have that same status and prestige. It takes everything from me. Like, most of the time when I get on stage, I get frozen and my heart beats so fast I couldn't talk. But I just wanted to share with you. My intention is to be doing a series of this, but I wanted to share with you the biggest thing that got me started. And like I said, my team members, Michelle Mehta and Jessica Fox, are here. So say hello to them. They're here to be supporting you in your journey. If you want to brainstorm your idea, your TED idea, if you want to go through the process, they're the best person to help you. Michelle Mehta is also a TED speaker herself. She is the woman who encouraged me to go for my TED Talk, the one who held me accountable, the one who was there for my tantrums and my cries and everything there is. She's an incredible person. Jessica Fox is on her way to become a TED speaker. So I just wanted to quickly share this with you. My talk, can you believe it? Like, pinch me, my God, like, my heart is just so full of joy with this. So I just wanted to share with you, this is my talk. So it's on the TED platform. It's also on the TED YouTube. If you go to TED.com and search for my name, Izdihar Jamil. If you haven't been properly introduced before, my name is Dr. Izdihar Jamil. I'm a #1 international best-selling author. I've been featured on Forbes, TED, TV, and hundreds of other media. And what I fight for is having women's voices be heard without prejudice on prestigious platform around the world. So here I am on TEDx Deltron, the place that said yes to me. I want to say thank you to TEDx Deltron. And just got the best news. He got his dream job at one of the top engineering companies in America. We waited 3 years for it and we're so excited. As a computer scientist with a PhD, I left my job at one of the most prestigious universities in the country so we can start American Dream. So my husband, myself, my 2 young kids, my son Abrar, my daughter Nad. And what a blessing it is, darling. Like, you know what? I actually have no recollection of giving that talk. I remember the things before it happens, the things on the green room, the things before I walk up on stage, the prayers that I made, um, the thing that my coach told me that I remembered. I remembered all that, and I remember walking towards the stage and smiling, and then I remembered standing on the red dot, and then start of my speech, and then I don't remember anything after that. I remember seeing faces. I remembered moving. But the words that come off my mouth, it wasn't me. It was me, but it wasn't me. I don't know if that makes sense. It's just I felt that my heart and message, my body was being used as a vessel, as a medium to transfer this important message that could potentially help to shift and impact society. Weird, isn't it? I know I sound a little of woo-woo, but that's what it was like for me. Like, I don't have recollection of saying all that. I remember bits and pieces. I remember faces. I remember moving, but that's about it. And this is the thing. For someone like me, who's from a different country, who speaks English with an accent, whose English is her second, like, look, I'm a multilingual, I can speak 4 different languages. So something's really hard for me to speak one language properly, okay? To be wearing the hijab, to be a Muslim who has, in this country been faced with preconceived notion and prejudice, to have the audacity to dream to speak on the TED stage with brown skin is complete audacity. But here's what I've got, darling, and this is what started me off with my TED journey. It starts with a dream. It starts with a dream that is so big that it scares me. Crazy, isn't it? That people would tell you, do something that is doable, do something that is practical. But I would say, start with a dream that is so crazy and so audacious, that is so scary, because that is the thing that's going to help you to fight for it and stay loyal to it. Look, along the journey, I've had multiple rejection. I had failures. I've had tantrums. I had, like giving up, feeling unworthy, you name it. But when you stay loyal to your dreams, darling, and you fight for it, and you have the best team that's going to help you fight for it, your dreams are going to come alive. Just like mine. Just like mine. I'll share you with this, okay? When I first had this dream, I want to be on the TED stage. So I asked a lady, she's been on the TED stage, she's a TED speaker a couple of times. So she just gave me, I asked her how to start it. She just said, oh, go to TED website and apply. I'm like, okay. So I went to the TED website and have a look. But it's a lie. There's no apply here button on the TED website. And I didn't even know how to apply to any conferences, right? So I'm like, okay, so that kind of like got me a setback or roadblock. And then I'm like, okay, so, and then the next person shows up. So this guy, he's a TED speaker. He teaches other TED speakers to be a TED speaker. So I had a conversation with him, but I didn't feel a vibe. I didn't feel a click, and I didn't move forward with him. And then I'm like, okay, what am I gonna do now? And then I'm pregnant then. So, right, okay, this is all gonna be put on hold because baby munchkin is coming. I mean, it's not easy with being pregnant and applying for the TED Talk and go through the emotional roller coaster of the rejection and the process. So I put off my dream until Michelle Mehta, who's here, she's my team member. She's one of the amazing person that I know, says to me, Izzy, you need to go and be on the TED stage and I'll support you for it. And she did. And she says, I'm going to be with you till you get on that TED stage. And that's what we did together. And that's what I do now. I help female leaders share their voices on prestigious platforms, including the TED stage. So Michelle is here and Jessica is here. I'm going to put out the scheduler above here and the below here if you want to have a chat with them. And that's the thing, right? When you're ready, when you have your dream so big and then along the way there's roadblocks, but you stay loyal to it, when you're ready, the right person will show up. The right teacher, the right person will show up and hold you accountable and carry you and have your back, take care of you, give you what you need. And that's what's so special about dreams, darling. The only way that your dream isn't gonna come alive if you quit on it. Let me repeat that. The only way if your dream isn't gonna come alive if you quit on it. How can you quit on your dreams? Even though it's scary, it's so big, it's audacious, it's like quitting on yourself when you quit on your dreams. And the dream that is so big, that is so scary, that is so audacious, and I didn't even know how it's gonna happen back then, is the thing that got me standing on the red dot on the TED stage. And all there is, stay loyal to it, fight for it, have the best team fighting for you, with you, shoulder to shoulder, and your dreams will come alive. Even before I could stand, I stood on the TED stage, right? Even before then, with the multiple rejections, once I knew how to apply, once I found the right team to support me, once I've nailed down the system, the process, the words, the story, and everything else, even before that happened, and even before I had a congratulation email from TEDx Women Deltron of Sonali Fisk who said yes to my voice, which is absolutely incredible. And I'll share with you how I manifested that in another episode. When I had my dream, I could see myself standing on that TED stage on the red dot with a TED writing behind me. And I could see the dress and the outfit that I'm wearing. The dress and the outfit that I'm wearing. I could see it. I could see it from my eyes. I could see it from people's eyes. I just could see it. And that's the thing that anchored me. And that's the thing that supported me throughout my TED journey, as well as having a message worth fighting for. And that message for me personally, it was for my daughter, of the unexpected social adversity that we went through. Because I could see the world that she's going to grow up with if I stayed silent. And I didn't like that. Because no girl and no woman should ever have to be afraid of who they are. Because each and every one of us should be proud and courageous of our uniqueness, of our heritage and roots. And more importantly, by accepting that for ourselves, we allow others to accept who they are and be exactly who they are. Because who they are and who you are so strong, are so brave, and so beautiful. And that's my message. It's creating that awareness, that acceptance, that bridge between the different worlds, that people are freely moving with grace, with love, with acceptance and freedom. So darlings, tell me now, what's your biggest dream? What's your biggest dream that is so scary, that is so big, that is so atrocious and audacious, but the one that's got your heart moving? Because you know once your dream, it's not just about you proving who you are and how worthy you are. It's beyond you. It's your legacy. It's your purpose. It's the shift that you want to happen to see the world. So tell me, darlings, what are your dreams? What are your dreams? And if your dream is to be a TED speaker or on Forbes, on TV or magazine or books or in front of the prestigious platform around the world, then I want to hear from you. I'm going to put my team members, Michelle Mehta and Jessica Fox link, a calendar link above here and down here. Let's have a chat, okay? Let's have a chat. Let us create a formidable, powerful, impactful future for you and for your generations, for our generations. Let your voice be heard. Let your voice be heard without prejudice. If someone like me who's different in every possible way, you can literally spot me from a mile away, okay, darling, with my colorful hijab, you can literally spot me from a mile away, who's been faced with prejudice and preconceptions, but still can fight and have your voice be heard and putting yourself out there, and so can you. So the biggest thing that start off my TED journey is it start with a dream so big, so audacious, and so scary. And when I started, when I had that dream, I literally didn't know how it's gonna happen. But when you say yes to yourself, when you say yes to your dream, the right person will show up, the right opportunities will show up, the right team will show up. And they're the ones who's gonna carry you all the way to the finish line. Just like how it happened to me with Michelle coming into my world, with Bo Eason coming into my world, who is one of the best storyteller and stage performer, with Mary Kincaid, who's the story whisperer, with Jeffrey, and so many people, with my family, with my husband, with my children, my best friend. So many people stood behind me to support me. And I want you to know, when you say yes to your dream and commit to your dreams of going through that journey with me, you have me and all my team members supporting you, which means there's predictability in your success. So there you go, darlings. That's the biggest thing that started my TED journey. So if you have a dream to be on TED, on having your voice on prestigious platform, on Forbes and TV and magazine, if you're a female leader who wants to make a positive impact through conscious publicity and PR, then let's have a chat, okay? I'm gonna put the scheduler of Michelle and Jessica above here and below here, and I'll see you in the next episode. So I hope that is of value to you, darling. It really is. I just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your love and support throughout the years. And if you haven't watched my TED Talk, go ahead and watch it. I'll be dropping in the link. It really is a dream coming true. And more importantly, everything, the hundreds and thousands of steps that I've taken to stand on the prestigious TED platform on the Red Dot. So until the next episode, take care. May peace be upon you. Bye, 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 bye.